Hey, what is going on, guys? Unknown Player here. So today we're gonna make a continuation of the video. Stop being negative. This is gonna be part 2. So while I made the video, I was saying, if you have an opinion and you want, you think a change would make like someone's channel better and he'll improve, just say, like, for example, oh my guy, you're not farming this character in the first descendant, right? How about you put like speed on your character so that you would farm them more efficiently? That's an example, right? And this guy went off his way to make an example out of himself of the video I was talking about. So this is not the guy's main Discord, guys. You don't have to go spam him. No point. It might just be a little kid. I even asked for his age, he didn't tell me. So don't go too crazy on this guy. Alright, this is not even his main account. Alright. So the conversation started with, I first asked him on his main, hey, do you want to, hey, join the call, let's make a video. It was like, no, I don't do that. Now, me personally, if I knew I am right about a topic, I wouldn't be scared to show up. Okay, that's first off. Second, he gave me permission to record his second account. So, there are no excuses. Alright. And lastly, this guy is like a professional question dodger. I have answered many of his questions, but he hasn't even answered one singular yes or no question. Without further ado, if you guys have snacks, have food, anything to drink, fizzy drink, whatever you got, cola, whatever it is, Pepsi, snacks, get them, cause this might be a long video, but it is entertainment and content nonetheless. Alright, here we go. Alright, I start off with, what do you want to discuss? Let's start with the AI, since I don't think you saw my comment. I did see it. And he proved my point. So, this is not a proper question. You wouldn't ask, does having guaranteed 5-star drop mean gacha is removed? The AI immediately thinks, oh, you either are talking about the stats, or you're talking about if you do one pull and it's guaranteed 5-star. That's not what, you need to make the question more specific, otherwise the AI doesn't even know what you're talking about. Okay? Here we go. Alright, so that's gonna be your point. See, having a 5-star guaranteed equals randomness is not fully removed. He does not answer the question directly. He says, no, my point is that as long as there's a monetary way for company to profit of what's essentially gambling, digital entertainment format, it will be considered gacha system. Banners, weapon banners, etc. I agree with him. That means there's gacha in the game. That's correct. Now, he's talking about this video. I said they removed gacha. Now, did I say they removed full gacha? They removed... Listen, if they fully removed gacha, wouldn't the title sound so much better if it was called they have fully removed gacha from Wuthering Waves? That video would go crazy. But I did not say that. That video would actually go crazy. But that would be a lie because I haven't done that. Okay? So I'm saying, so you're saying whales don't refresh and waste money for echoes. I'm not saying that. So am I wrong? You're wrong in the sense that there is a removal of gacha system. Which there is. They removed... If they removed literally one line where it says 20% 4-star and made it... Put that 20% to the 100% drop chance. What does that imply? You're guaranteed a 5-star. Every echo you beat, you kill, is guaranteed 5-star. No matter what, you're guaranteed a 5-star. So they removed that part of the gacha system is gone. There is no randomness. Okay? Back in 1.0, like the last 1 or 2 weeks, I don't remember when it was. I already said it. I'll say it again. I got 5 4-stars in a row. You don't have that pain anymore. You don't have that pain of randomness anymore. It's gone. Now the only randomness you have is if they drop. But when they drop, it's guaranteed. So it's not full on gacha. That's not full gacha. So they removed it. They changed it. It has changed. And when it's changed, it's not there anymore. It's not a gacha anymore. You could say, well, man, in my opinion, it's half gacha. Well, is half gacha full gacha? Not really. Now, let's go next. I did not say they removed it completely. Removing gacha could just be they removed part of gacha, and that's what they exactly did. What you're implying of it is that because you're guaranteed 5-star, the gacha system is removed as a whole. Correct. Correct, it's removed. If I go beat the boss, if I go beat the echoes, I will not randomly get screwed over and get a 4-star. If I go kill 5 wolves, I will at least get 1 guaranteed 5-star and not get screwed over. We're clear on that. There's no randomness about the 4-star and 5-star. That doesn't exist. There's no randomness. And they also cannot remove, if I thought maybe he meant this, removing the randomness of attack percent, HP and defense percent. You cannot do that either because characters have different scalings. For example, Verena is full attack, Baizhi is full on HP, Tauchi is full on defense, and those 3 are all sustained characters. So, and if you would to remove that, have them separately, people will not have a stimuli to continue playing the game. They don't have that dopamine hit. You know that dopamine hit when you get the perfect rolls, how that feels like. They will never remove that aspect because if they did, people, you know what people would do? They would farm only attack percent, get the best stats day 1 on all of the characters they own, and beat the entirety of the entire content of this game. And after that, the game would literally be depressing. You log in, you pull, you get your dailies, you get your you waste all your wave plates, you waste all your stamina, right? And you log out and you wait until new character just to beat the content you already beat even faster. Okay? I didn't state that. This is literally me using what he used against me in my comments. He said, don't put words in my mouth, which he basically is doing. I did not say they removed the whole gacha system. Did I say they fully removed the gacha system? They removed all gacha. Gacha does not exist anymore. None of that is in my title. Here we go. But that RNG on stats would be considered gacha. If that was the case, then the entire Borderlands series would be considered gacha because the gear are randomized. Now, you can say it's both gacha or non-gacha. Gacha, you can say if a game where you can pay and get random stuff, you can even consider Warframe a gacha. According to the definition, Warframe is a gacha game. If we use the definition, it's an MMORPG where you farm and there is so much randomness. You can put money in the game to get in-game currency and get the stuff you want. You can speed up the gacha process in that game, or you can just straight up buy the characters. For example, alright. Here I said if they removed fully gacha, wouldn't I name my title they fully removed gacha? Because they didn't. They only removed part gacha. Okay. And he said, why anyone need to title their video they fully removed gacha when saying they removed gacha is already implication that the system is fully removed? It is not. That is what you think. It is not. That is not stated there. If I made a video of Payday 3 as an example because they recently made an offline mode beta that still requires internet. And the example in my head, if I made a video titled that Payday 3 has an offline mode, would you think I edit? What would you think? And I edited just so that you focus on the title. You can name it like that, but you would just say beta at the end. There, you could say Payday 3 has a beta offline mode. Okay? Now me, I could have said they have removed part gacha, which it would confuse people even more. I'm gonna be honest. People would be confused even more. With this, people are like, oh yeah, they removed something and it's gonna be good news. They enter the video and they receive the good news. Why would we need to make this even more complicated than it is? I don't know. But this guy is the reason. This guy is one of the reasons why I even made Stop Being Negative. Because this guy is just being negative against me because he doesn't like my title. Why doesn't he like my title? He just doesn't. That's it. I don't take titles at face value. You should never do that unless you're either new to YouTube or you're watching stuff on autopilot. Don't take all the videos at face value, because even on the last video I made a video, not the last, the one before the last one, about the first part of Stop Being Negative. I made a video about Tectone literally calling in his title blacklisted by Kuro Games or something along those lines. In fact, we can pull it up right here. All right, let's go. Blacklisted by Kuro Games. Look, it's literally what I said, and this is a full-on lie. My title is full-on truth. And this guy says, boy, you scared me with this title. Because it's not correct. It's a full-on lie. And my point was, how does this guy not get as many way lower dislike percentage than me when his title is a full-on lie and mine isn't? And no one, so far, I am still waiting for someone to tell me that. That was my entire question, because maybe they liked something in the video. Maybe my mic was not loud enough. Maybe, I don't know, the quality wasn't good enough. Maybe the brightness wasn't too high. No one said anything. No one mentioned a singular word about what they disliked about that video. Not a single person mentioned that. Not a single person. And me seeking change and improvement is a crime according to this guy. I shouldn't have made a video about that. I tend to do the research, but not everyone's going to be like me or you, who takes their time of the schedule to do basic research. Unlucky. If you don't want to do more research, watch the video. I gave you all the research you need. All you need to do is use your ears. That's all you need to do. I literally explained in the video what part of gacha they removed. I literally explained it in a video. So if you've watched the video, you would have known. I have that basic research in my video. And I said you can interpret my video up to your own imagination, but my title still stands and is correct. It is sadly correct. Whether you like it or not, you cannot do anything about it. It is correct. Not everyone's going to be able to. So they have someone else doing the research. I already did the research for them. My entire channel purpose is to help people. And on that video, I literally defended a guy I do not know. I don't know who this guy is. and I stood in the front lines as far as possible, defending him from the strays he got in the video. And according to this guy, I am using the guy as a shield when I defended the guy that I don't even know, man. And I completely am against his opinion. But the video is just an example. I mean, it was me setting an example. You don't need to put hate comments on a video you don't agree with. If you don't agree with that video, just say, hey, I don't agree with that point. Try and see it from this perspective. Or hey, your point is not correct because I found this fact right here and it is the truth. It is 100% valid. Just do that. This is why the title is important. It is, and I said the truth. So far I haven't lied, not a single time. I would like someone to show me a video that I lied. I even made a video about an issue about Wuthering Waves where I haven't seen a singular content creator make a video about this. Not a singular content creator, because they could be bothered less about that video. But I still made that video. I made multiple videos where content creators are like, well, I don't really care about this, it's not important. And I made that video. I'm not saying they're bad. Maybe this idea didn't come up to their head. Maybe they didn't see it. I'm not saying they're bad. But this guy is acting like this entire channel revolves around me when all my videos are literally me showcasing people how to beat content, how to get stronger, what to do so you can gain more time and not waste your time. That's the entirety of my channel. And listen, from time to time I also commit a bit of trolling, alright? But not with a title. So far I haven't. When I get big, I probably will, for shits and giggles, I probably will make videos that are like troll videos, like what, maybe something similar to what Tectone did. Like they blacklisted this guy even though they didn't. It's funny. And it would scare people like, what? The guy already got blacklisted this soon? The game hasn't even been out for 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's funny. I didn't take it at face value. When I saw the title, I laughed. Because I knew probably it's fake. Because Kuro Games isn't like that. Alright? I was either like, this is either a Genshin Impact content creator that got his stuff blacklisted because he is randomly hating on Kuro Games for no reason, or as clickbait and a full-on lie. That's what I had in my mind before clicking on the video. This is why title important. Yeah, they're going to dislike it and you can't do anything about it. Now, my thing is, this video is a complete lie. Oh, make me over. This video is a complete lie and the like ratio is very good. My video, let's pull it out. My video, there is no lie in it. They removed gacha. There is no lie in it, and it has way lower like ratio. And no one has sent a or commented anything that was bad about the video. Not a singular person did. No one did. And my second point was, why did this video do bad? And how can I improve my videos if this is all the comments I get? Tell me how I can improve the videos. Tell me something I don't know yet. Blink, okay. Don't tell me what to do. Then don't get told what to do. It's simple. It's like trolling session. This comment section is trolling session. But it has more dislikes than likes. Why is that? No one is telling me. That's why that's part of the reason why I made that video, because I see this as random hate. You might disagree with me, but I see that as random hate. Here, No one said anything. This guy thought it was clickbait title. He's surprised. What is so bad about the video? It's being late, part of the video. I have many videos that are so late. They are so late. It's insane how late they are. And they have more likes than these videos. So that is not the reason. That is part of the reason why I made the other video. This guy did not mention a single thing about that. About Tectone making a lot. I'm using Tectone and the other guy that I defended as an example. I can make examples that will take me hours, but what for? People don't want to watch me do that. I don't want to watch myself do that. Me, myself, I don't want to watch through an entire 2-hour video where people are being negative. I don't want to see that. I didn't want to give any more examples because there's no need. It doesn't take long before you can see comments like this. Next. But the title is literally explained and it's correct. I did not state character gacha, weapon gacha, or any gacha. I did not state any gacha. Nothing. I did not state any type of gacha. I just said gacha. Which could mean character gacha, weapon gacha, echo gacha, whatever you want to consider. It could mean anything. So, the reason I made it like that, so that people would be like, wait, it might be character gacha, let me check. Wait, they fixed the weapons even more, let me click. Wait, it's something, maybe they have like a different thing in their mind, and this video will be, they'll be like, okay, this guy said this, he's not lying, but maybe my time is wasted. I feel like it's wasted, but he didn't lie, but my time kind of feels like it's wasted. I don't see, I'm making things up. I don't know how people are thinking. I'm making literally a scenario up right now. Maybe they think the time is wasted. Who knows? Just say my time is wasted because your title doesn't match the video. They cannot say that because it literally matches the video. My title matches the video. But it's half truth. You can still put money in the gacha system, and even if I were only talking about echoes, they're still in the gacha system. Removal of gacha. Yeah, they are. But they removed part of it. So, if it's half like that, they removed part of the gacha. They removed gacha, hello? If I say, this kiwi is sour, but it also tastes sweet, you cannot say I'm lying. I am, because I'm saying the truth. I'm not deceiving anyone. I did not lie. So I don't get this guy's point. And then he brings up the Arknights as an example. Keep in mind, I never touched this game. And Tectone advises everyone. The moment he sent me this, I was like, okay, this might be an incident. Because Tectone himself said, do not, under any circumstance, bring yourself to talk with anyone from the Arknights community. Because they all lied to me and made me look like a villain. Which I can see right now. That is what this guy is trying to do. You might say, well, you're making this up. But if I'm making this up, you're not a true Tectone viewer. Watch his latest videos. Watch the videos about the Ratsu incident. About the huge drama. And maybe you will hear him say that. It's not maybe, it's not gacha. You're not playing a gacha game with these videos. You're guaranteed to hear that. In Arknights, there are two ways operators. Headhunting and second method, recruitment. Keep in mind, the recruitment, that is also not guaranteed. Semi-random. there is still randomness. With the ecosystem, there is no randomness. If I go and I farm, strictly farm, let's say I want to get the Dreamless, I strictly farm the Dreamless. Is there a chance I get screwed by RNG on Databank 21 and get a 4-star? There isn't a singular chance that would screw me over. And what does that mean? If there's no randomness between the highest rarity and lowest rarity, if there's no randomness, there's no gacha, because randomness needs to be there for it to be considered gacha. But listen, if you Databank 21 and Echo drops, you will insta get 5-star. No 80-20 bullshit, guaranteed 5-star, with or without needing to put money, guaranteed, no randomness, no gacha. If there is no gacha, then there is no gacha and the gacha is removed. It's not that hard. I even explained this to a friend within 2 minutes. I didn't even explain to him fully. I let him understand it with his own mind. I said, this is a phone game. You can gamble with the gear and the characters in game. But now you cannot gamble anymore with the character. See, you can consider Echo's characters. Can you? Can you not? You can. You can say characters. Let's just say Echoes. The Echoes, the gear in this game is not random anymore. You can say, well, attack percent, defense percent, and HP percent. That has to stay in the game. But if you go farm the wolf, will you get the wolf? 5-star guaranteed on Databank 21. Yes. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to people. Arknights too, but it's still gacha system because you can still pull from banners. Then that is gacha. So I asked him, did they remove the force? Keep in mind, this guy is a professional question dodger. Did they remove the 4-star? Yes or no? I mean, guys, can it get more clear than this? They removed the randomness. And if you remove the randomness, it's not gacha no more. Because listen, type of computer game. It is one played especially on a cell phone. That is not correct already. It is mostly played on PC. Which users can pay to get new characters. That is correct, you can do that. Ability. Technically yes, because if you buy the refresh, you can unlock an ability, like a passive ability. Correct? Now, all these points need to be correct for it to be considered gacha. One played on cell phone. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say yes, it is mostly played especially on cell phone. Which is not true because the game is so badly optimized that people have reported that their phones are burning from playing Wuthering Waves. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They say yes, users can pay new character. Yes, ability. Yes, object. Weapons, you can consider an object. Yes, etc. Yes, at random. Yes, I don't deny this, but not for the entirety of the game. If you see that the game tells you, oh, if you do this credit mission, you get 76,000 credits. Guaranteed. Is that gacha? No, that is not gacha. But is Wuthering Waves a gacha game? Yes, it is. Did they remove the randomness without intentionally choosing which? So if you go to Wuthering Waves right now, if you're Databank 21, you want to farm the Dreamless. Do you get A random 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star Dreamless? Or do you get specifically the 5-star Dreamless that you're looking for? You're getting the specific 5-star you're looking for. Let's keep going. There you don't know what you will get. Here you know for sure you get guaranteed 5-star. That is true, because in that segment the guy tells me you're guaranteed the class. It's still half random because it's a class, it's not guaranteed character. Wait, in Wuthering Waves we have guaranteed character. If I want to go get Crownless right now, I will get guaranteed Crownless right now. In this game you might be able to try as many times as you want, and you might not get the character you want, but you get the same class of the character, but not the character you exactly want. So it's still random. Echo is not random. Guaranteed 5-star. It is guaranteed 5-star, but not the one you want. And in the ecosystem, it is. If I want the Wolf 5-star, if I want to get the Wolf 5-star, I will guaranteed get that Wolf 5-star. In this game, you're not. You're only guaranteed the character in the 5-star. That's it. And that is... yeah. In that game, do you perma-pull 5-star or higher rarity every pull? So that means, if you do a pull, every pull, is it gonna be the highest rarity? For example, let's say it's GN banner on Wuthering Waves. If I do 10 single pulls, will I get 10 GNs in a row? The answer to that is no. Only this is guaranteed. You're guaranteed a 5-star. In the ecosystem, you're guaranteed a 5-star and the exact echo you want. Maybe not the percentage, but you're still getting that exact echo you want. You're getting that guaranteed. Here you're not. You're still relying on random luck. In Wuthering Waves, if you farm for, let's say, the Wolf over and over again without paying anything, you are getting a guaranteed decent stat as well with only 5-star echoes. Guaranteed. Wolf, for example, you only get the Wolf. Every single pull you do, is it guaranteed? No, not the balance. We're on the recruitment screen. Guaranteed 5-star, 6-star, but not the characters you exactly want. In Wuthering Waves, it doesn't work like that. It's guaranteed. So if you do a multi, a temple, say, do you get 10 6-stars? If you're talking about pity system, I'm not talking about pity system, but it is what it is. You do not understand me. I'm talking, if I download the game and do a temple, am I guaranteed 10 6-stars? No, I'm not. Why am I not guaranteed 10 6-stars? Because there's randomness. And that's the whole point. There is no randomness. He never answered any of my questions, and I answered many questions. He just jumps from topic to topic. Let me answer you with another question. Why do you think pulling a 5-star guarantee gacha is removed? It's not just 5-star guaranteed. It's 5-star plus the exact 5-star character / echo you want. Crownless can be considered a character, by the way, if you guys didn't know. You can play as the Crownless in the game. Thundering Memphis is considered a character. These are considered characters. But let's say Echo. It's the same thing. You're guaranteed a 5-star, not only a 5-star, but the 5-star you are looking for. Might not get the right stats and substats, but it's still that 5-star you are looking for. I mean, look, I am not. The questions you gave me are terribly worded. If I download the game and I do a temple, am I guaranteed 10 6-stars? How is that terribly worded? I don't get. It is what it is. You don't understand my question. I answer them again. If you play Arknights with one multi-summon, are all characters guaranteed 6-stars in that multi-summon? In that one multi? Do you get 6 star? You get 6 stars because it's guaranteed? Yes or no? And Apple's no. He still is not giving me straightforward answers. He's just full on avoiding my questions. No and yes. The real answer is no. He sent me a video and I checked. You don't get the exact character you want. You get the class of the character you want. And it took me literally 40 seconds to realize that. So that's still gacha. You're so random. You might be guaranteed 5 or 6 star, whatever, but it's still random. In this game, the echoes and Wuthering Waves are not random. You farm the wolf, you get guaranteed 5 star wolf. Not 4 star, not 3 star, not 2 star, not 1 star, 5 star. Okay? It's not that hard. Show me a video where someone only gets 6 stars from a multi. Can you do that for me? I only accept highest rarity and all of the characters needs to be highest rarity. So, I asked him that and he said, if you're so calm, why don't you show me a vid where someone pulls all 5 stars in Wuthering Waves? Now, listen, I am only talking about echoes in Wuthering Waves. And he starts talking about characters. Where did this come from? Changing the topic. Because you can't actually send me a video. Now he sent me a video and the video was not the video I said. It's a complete different video. It's a video of recruitment of a guy getting random characters from a class and he has no choice over to get what he wants. Now me, if I play Wuthering Waves, if I want to get the Dreamless, I will get guaranteed the highest rarity no matter what. But all the 5 star echoes I am getting are 5 star. I am basically saying I only get 5 stars. What do you want me to show you? I only get 5 stars. But characters, gear, etc. Echoes are considered characters and gears. He did not know that somehow. That is not considered a character, according to him. So when you're playing as the Crownless for 1 whole minute straight, that's not a character. That is a character, my guy. Playable characters. He is playable. They are playable and they can also be used as weapons. They increase your stats. So you can't either. He cannot. I literally answered his questions. But characters and echoes, here you go. Playable characters, here you go. So you can't. It's in front of him. He doesn't agree with me. His opinion is that echoes are not characters or gear. And they're not. The thing is he's contradicting himself because first he says they're not in gacha, but then I tell him they are, and then he says they are. They are, but you can fully skip the gacha mechanic. Can you or can you not? Can you go full on free to play and farm every echo and only get 5 stars? Yes, you can. And you can't prove me otherwise unless on Data Bank 21 it says you can get 4-star echo, which you can't. Impossible. I haven't gotten a single 4-star after 21. So there is no more randomness. But you're the one who's stalling. I'm still waiting for the video. What a waste of time. Indeed it is. Talking to you. I mean, actually technically not fully wasting time because I get something out of this. This guy doesn't. No, we don't move on. Keep going. This is free content for me. He wanted to run away. Now, if his point was correct, why would he want to run away? You can't search up a video pulling all 5-star. Where is your vid? I asked first. He did not show me the vid. He showed me a vid of someone pulling like 4 6-stars. And I asked him to show me a video where someone does 10 single pulls or a multi and he only gets 6 stars in Arknights. He randomly started talking about Arknights, even though it's a very, very different and bad example. And you brought that example, all my questions went unanswered. Not a singular question, not a singular yes or no question has been yet answered. Now I answered your questions. You didn't listen. Show me, not in pools, not in banners. Okay, send me the vid or just make a vid. And not in gacha. If you don't know what it is. Bro, I can make a video right now with guaranteed 5-star echo drops. Is recruitment also gacha? If you literally get what you want, guaranteed. It has RNG. Then it is gacha. The ecosystem has no RNG between rarities. It has no gacha. It's guaranteed to drop that echo you want. You're guaranteed to get the class but not the character. You pull operators. Recruitment, you can have guaranteed 5-star options. So that doesn't mean Arknights removed gacha. If you get what you want, there is no randomness. It's guaranteed. May I ask your age? The reason I asked his age because these things he mentions, I don't know if like, I don't want to like disrespect this guy, but maybe he has a disability. Maybe he's just a kid. I don't know. He said he has co-workers. So, but with the way he's talking, it's like he's a kid. That's how I see it. Maybe he's a kid, maybe he has co-work, maybe it's a kid that is not an adult yet, and he's like working with like a company, has co-workers. I had a friend like years ago. He was like 14, 15, and he worked in a company and he had co-workers. Maybe he's a kid and that I don't know. That's why I'm asking. And randomness is not gacha. How is that not gacha? Randomness is not gacha. So if randomness isn't gacha, then all gacha games aren't gacha. That is true. If randomness isn't gacha, then all games aren't gacha. If there is no randomness, you wouldn't get the dopamine hit because you would know, oh, I'm gonna get this. I'm guaranteed to get this. I'm guaranteed to get Changli every pull I do. So all I need is 7 pulls and I have S6 Changli, and all I need is 6 pulls. Is it S6 for weapons? I don't know. All I need is 6 or 7 pulls to get my weapon max out for Changli. So in total, how much we talking? We talking 7 years, 14 pulls to max out a full character. Right? It's definitely not random. It doesn't say 0.8% chance and you still have a 50-50, right? That's what it says, right? Right? It's not random. 0.8 is not random. It's guaranteed. So if I were to do, if I were to do 1,000 pulls, I'm guaranteed a 5-star. Right? It's guaranteed 5-star because 0.8. There's no randomness, right? So it needs to build up, right? So it goes from 0.8 to 1.6 and then 2.4 to 3.2, right? Right? Because it's not random. There's no randomness. In Wuthering Waves, there's no randomness. And this guy is saying full definition is fine. We can use the full definition. But this guy doesn't know what full definition means. Full definition means you use every single content to to that word or thing and you don't leave anything behind. That is what that means. So you would to use everything here. In here, random stuff happens. We can read this. Which one do you want? The full. So the second. No, the third, the fourth. He's trying to make fun of me. It is what it is. It's a joke. Haha. I laughed. Right? It's a joke. We would be using full definite. Use could fall under RNG. So this one doesn't have RNG at random by chance. That's not RNG. Random number. Is that not random number? All gacha are RNG. Not all RNG are gacha. That is literally my point. He is literally proving my point left and right. So all gacha are not RNG. Okay. Everything gacha is RNG. And the all RNG of the echoes part, right? The only RNG there is not the rarity anymore. It's gone. They removed it. So it's not gacha anymore. It's only the stats. So they removed it. And by the way, this video is... I'm only gonna do like 1 or 2 cuts. Maybe in this video. And that's because of background issues. Not because of me speaking. It's because there are things in my background, some noise happening, and and they were loud, so I have to remove those. This is what full definition means, if you didn't know. Every time I bring something so far, you've been dismissing it. Why do you think I wasn't even dismissing everything? But if I were to do so, I have every right, because he hasn't answered a single answer. A single question he hasn't answered. He has no answers. Why do you think he has no answers? Because if he were to answer my questions, he would be wrong immediately. That's why he can't answer, because he wants to be right when he's wrong. You can't be right and wrong at the same time. And that is not true. That's really what he did all this time. We talked about Arknights randomly, even though I never touched the game, and you still got cooked. Because it's still random. The class thing is random. You're not getting the character you want. There's a chance you get it. It's not 100% like the ecosystem in Wuthering Waves. I would recognize example another gacha game mechanics that somewhat similar to the gacha systems. To say that just because that exists doesn't mean gacha is removed. In that game, gacha is not removed. In Wuthering Waves, they removed the gacha system from the echoes. They did that. It's not hard, man. Arknights is still gacha, true. And will always be gacha so long as the system is in place. I said, okay, wait. If 1 point falls short of this picture, doesn't that mean that there's no more gacha? What? This was a hard question. Do you agree that all points need to be correct for something to be gacha? Like all these points where the commas are need to be correct, otherwise it's not gacha. Because you do choose intentionally what you get. That is what happens in Wuthering Waves. Is the gacha still in place for echoes? It's guaranteed to happen. It's not random. You only get 5-star and the exact echo you want. If I were to kill the wolf, I'm not gonna get a random rabbit or a bird. That doesn't happen. So there is no gacha. Are the echoes still random when you pull? He didn't ask him specific questions. He asked if it's random. Yeah, the substats and the stats are random, of course. Even guarantees that the specific echo you receive is still random. He's talking about the stats. The guy ensures you get high value item, but the exact 5-star you will obtain will be determined by chance. That is false. Because you will get that exact 5-star echo you want. He did not ask the question properly. He asked a vague question. And the echo you want. This is a true... I don't even know if this guy actually plays the game or not. If you play the game, you will get the guaranteed echo you want. Let me ask him. Did he have lunch for today? He's trying to make fun of me. It is what it is. Like it's nothing. Can you choose which echo you receive? Not the stats on it. There is a guaranteed echo. You typically cannot choose the echo you receive, which is false. You get exactly what you receive. You get what you want. The particular one you get is still randomly selected from the pool of... That is not correct. This guy is not playing the same game as me. Does this guy have Weathering Waves from Alibaba or what? Is bro playing Weathering Waves Mars Edition? Is he playing Weathering Waves from the Moon Edition Weathering Waves? Is he playing a knockoff Weathering Waves? We still don't know. Look, if the game allows players to obtain 100% guaranteed outcome without having to spend any in-game or real world currency, which you don't have to spend, then that particular mechanic is likely no longer a gacha or loot box system. It's gone. So gacha and loot box, according to the bot, is the same exact thing. And I agree. It is the same exact meaning, but they use different words. If the game allows players to obtain 100% guaranteed outcome having to spend some key points, gacha and loot box to require players to spend premium currency. Do you have to do that? Or can you get the echoes for free? You get them for free. You can farm them for free. You get them also with a paid version? Yes. Do you have to? No. Can you consider it gacha? No. If you're smart, you wouldn't waste a cent. But you can waste money. But if you're a whale, I do understand you participating in the gacha system of the echoes, but you don't have to do that. So there is no gacha. Unless you choose to add gacha. It's a choice from yourself. Alright? The first definition has a name, it's called RNG. Doesn't exist. Does having guaranteed 5 stars don't mean that is not ask. Like, that's not how you ask the question. I said ask this. If they remove 80 to 20% chance in a game and it becomes 100 drop rate, and you get exactly the character you want without paying the in-game currency to get that, does that mean they removed gacha? Okay, based on the additional details you've provided, the game originally had 80 to 20% chance mechanic. This has been changed to 100 drop rate, while players were now guaranteed to get a specific character they want, which are the echoes. And this 100% guaranteed character can be obtained without spending in-game money. In this case, yes, it does appear that developers have removed the gacha. What more do you need? What more do you need? That's not a question, that's a statement. Okay, if you start with if, that makes it not a question. Just because I don't have a question mark here, that's not a question. Grammatically speaking, you can say, oh, you don't have a question mark. That's not a question. Let's ask the AI. Your previous statement is considered a question. To directly answer your question, it says the same exact things with the facts. The AI, the reason I use AI, because there is no human emotion or opinion locked to this bullshit. There is no bullshit about AI. That is why I use it. I would rather listen to AI any day of the week rather than a human being that doesn't even play the game I want. The same game I play. So, yes, your previous statement is considered a question. To directly answer your question, if the game originally had 80-20 chance mechanic and this has been changed to 100%, where players can directly open this specific character they want without spending any in-game currency, then yes, indicate developers have removed the gacha elements from this particular game mechanic. They have removed the gacha from this particular game mechanic. The key reasons: elimination of randomness. They removed that. No requirements to spend in-game currency. That is true. You don't need to do that. Ability to get exact desired character. That is also true. If I go farm the fish, I will get the fish, not the bear. How about think for yourself? I did that and I explained it to this guy and I'm telling him, but he doesn't understand. So I'm using a neutral AI that doesn't team up with anyone unless you're positive and you're not trying to harm anyone. This AI is so neutral to the point where if you guys played CS, I asked this AI, give me the worst possible crosshair you can think. It said, I cannot give you this because it would harm your gameplay. It is neutral to that point. To that point. That is why I'm using AI. I'm not using... I could say, my friends are gonna see this and are gonna laugh at this guy. I don't mind. You can laugh at him. Don't attack him. It is what it is. It might be a little kid for all we know. Alright? We are giving him a chance. We're being merciful. I already did. The sentence starts with if. This is the type of question you ask someone if you want a specific response. That is what we're looking for. A specific response. A specific response. Not a random response. We don't want to ask vague questions. We're asking for specific questions, for specific answers. That is what we are looking for. I don't need people's opinions. I need the facts. I'm not playing IRL gacha. This was a joke. Specific scenarios require specific questions. Yet you take opinions as a fact. Whose opinion did I use? This is an opinion. The AI makes opinions. This is an opinion of the AI. AI is literally using reasons to make the statement a fact. This is a fact. Yet you take opinions as a fact. This is a fact. It's not an opinion. We're playing with the 100% here. A fact. 100. A fact. So this is the bot's opinion. It is answering with 100% accuracy. That is what the bot did. How much of the question I've asked is railboarding towards a bias? You've asked somewhat leading as it frames the scenario's way that strongly suggests a specific conclusion. Which it is. By saying there is a 100% drop rate and the players get exactly the character they want. Which you do. If you go farm the wolf, you get the wolf. 5-star. No 4-star. No randomness. You don't get trolled by the game like that. Oh, let me go defeat the wolf and I'm gonna get a rabbit. That's not how it works. And the players get exactly what they want without paying in-game currency. It implies the removal of the core elements of... This guy is proving my point. Left, right, center. It's insane. Here's a breakdown of the leading aspects. 100% drop rate implies centrally eliminating randomness, which it's guaranteed. Hey, I showed it at the start. 100% guaranteed. Get exactly the character you want. You get the exact echo you want. Guaranteed. Alright? Remove the chance of element. There is no chance of element. Alright? Without paying in-game currency, you get them for free by just killing them. This will make it clear that scenario described no longer fits the definition of a gacha system. He is proving my point directly. And he says, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? You got cooked, bro. That's what this is. thus leading to the conclusion that the gacha has been removed. The question is structured to guide the answer towards confirming the removal of the gacha. That's literally what it is. They removed it. It doesn't, you don't need a brain with 5 billion IQ to see or understand this. The 100% 5-star drop rate on the Echo you exactly want is not, you're not building a rocket ship, my man. This is just a simple of understanding. You're proving my point. It's not removing gacha, you still don't know which 5-star you'll get and which stats. The stats have to exist, otherwise there's no stimuli and no one will play. You do know which 5-star you will get. You do know. Even with the full question, RNG gachapas are still at play. You know how they can remove by buying the unit Echo. That's it. He also is using ChatGPT. I am not using ChatGPT. I am using PoE Assistant, and this PoE Assistant has zero ill intent. I have tested it with so much. I've tested this AI so much, and I've tested ChatGPT and the others. ChatGPT can be biased. This one isn't. It's as fair as you could get. Alright? First off, I ain't even asking ChatGPT. It's a different AI. When I said what I said is the truth, I did. If I say kiwi is half sour and I say it's sour, am I lying? He did not answer this. As someone once said, you can't win an argument with an idiot using logic. So, they don't want me to use logic and facts. They want me to use an opinion. Why should I use an opinion? What is an opinion to a fact? Nothing. Nothing. And the point of my other video was to show you I am against almost every point that the guy made, but I'm still defending him and I respect his opinion. That's his opinion about the game. But here we're talking about 100%. You cannot have an opinion about 100%. I mean, you can say, well, that's a bad thing. We should have randomness. I don't like the 100%. Why don't you? Do you want to suffer? Go play a different game. If you want to suffer, go play a different game. Go back to Genshin, where you only get screwed by RNG. But I don't care about other people's opinion, only constructive criticism. How old are you? He still has not answered this. This is like my third time asking this. Yet, you sure as shit love to keep talking back at people who voice their opinion. Where is your opinion? Where? You're voicing your opinion, but I'm telling you, I'm using your opinion versus a fact. That opinion is nothing compared to a fact. I'm sorry to tell you. You don't like it. Hey, either you do something about it, or you live with it. Unlucky. Yeah, because they have pointless opinions. You're gonna defend that guy that was calling the guy names. So you're a hypocrite. I said people had the people in the video, and not just people. Look, he just called me an idiot. Do you think I want to listen to someone who doesn't see things from my perspective and calls me an idiot? Or would I rather listen to the facts that the AI brings? AI brings only facts. There are no opinions. Sometimes it might bring an opinion, but right now we're talking about 100%. So you leave every opinion, you throw it out the window. There is no opinion to be talked about when it's 100%. There isn't. He's saying that I'm a hypocrite. He calls me names, yet he's not a hater. He's saying he's not negative, yet he's fully against me being positive and shielding a guy. Okay? Coming from you, so you want to defend people that call people names. I never said that. Also, just because your channel is small, I agree, doesn't give you immunity to criticism. I also agree. Did I say if I make this video, I'm not gonna get criticism? Did I or did I not? I never said the word immunity in my video. Never once have I mentioned this. So he says, I never said that. I also never said this. It won't always be constructive criticism, but it's criticism nonetheless. It's up to you how to handle criticism and makes or breaks their reputation. And from this video, it shows you can't handle criticism. What criticism did I get? What is the criticism I got? He starts the video. He starts with copy pasting the definition I said, which proves my point. We can go there. We can go there. Alright? This is how it starts. Gacha type of computer. He copy pastes. Also, just because your channel is small. Okay. Where is the criticism? Where is the criticism? This, I completely agree with this guy. I see his point. This guy is asking a question and he is making sense. What did this guy do? Gacha game, type of computer, especially when played. He's literally copy pasting what I said. It proves my point. That same part applies to the ecosystem. Can you pay for the echoes? Yes. Can you also get echoes for free? Yes. My point stands. It's not, the title stands, it's correct whether you like it or not. Do you get the echo when you want to pull? Are stats guaranteed to be the one you pull? Does the echo bank affect gacha pull? All of this, yes. All of this, yes. Does the data bank affect gacha pull rate? Yes. He's proving my point. Did you used to gamble 80-20 last patch? Can you refresh to get echoes? Bro's using his own opinion about gacha rather than definition. Let me answer your question one by one. Do you get an echo if you pull? Technically yes, because you can get a drop for every echo you get, so that's random. There's gacha there, but you can also say there isn't. And they removed one part of there, so you can say they removed gacha. Second, are the stats at 1.1? Second, are the stats guaranteed at 1.1? They weren't, and that's why I made the video. Third, the data bank does not affect the rate, but it's still random at my point still stands. So 1.0 we're talking about. Remember 1.0, it was random 80-20. That's my point. Alright? I'm not going off definition, but okay, I guess you can't read. I can read, and I'm telling you that you're proving my point. I asked you to get the echo you want when you pull. You do get that. And in fact, I'll pull up Weathering Waves right now just to show you guys you get the exact echo you want and 5-star, okay? Let's keep reading till my game loads. There is still random. It's still random. Still stands. I use AI. If you still don't know what I'm talking about, I don't need to explain my point further because for some reason he doesn't get it. He does not get it. Alright. Let's enter. Let's see if I get the echo that I want. Guaranteed 5-star. Yes or no? But I'm going off of definition. I guess you can't read. I asked, do you get the echo you want when you pull? You do. I am guaranteed to pull the weapon character I'm talking about. And the stats, guaranteed defense, HP, high stats can go. If the pulls are still random, then it's still a gacha. They're not random. That you get the exact echo you want. And here, I'll prove you. I'll prove you wrong. I'll prove everyone wrong. Look, last patch, 80-20. They removed this. They removed gacha. 100%. What do you want to farm? Let's farm this guy. Who cares? Alright? I want the whiff to be 5-star. That's what I want. Let's see if I'm guaranteed to get a 5-star whiff, or I will get a 4-star whiff, or a 3-star whiff, or a 6-star. I want exactly the whiff, or any of those to be 5-star. Okay, we did not get any pull. Unlucky. Next. I want a 5-star whiff. Can I get it for free? Let's see. Alright. Okay. Let's see. What is this? This is not whiff, but guaranteed 5-star nonetheless. Let's see if these two are guaranteed 5-star. Oh my god, guaranteed 5-star whiff. Just what I wanted, and it didn't even take me a full minute. I got what I wanted, I got what I asked for without relying on chance. It's like I was literally talking about that whole point in that video. I explained that point. Did I say they removed all gacha? Or they removed every gacha from Echoes? I said they removed gacha, and gacha could mean part gacha, and yes, they removed the 20 to 8. Yes, they did. With a new one, there's no 20, it's 100. And would the title be better if I said they removed part gacha? No. People get confused. And I also didn't use all gacha, so technically my title is correct. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it. Unlucky. Unlucky. You said they removed gacha, that implies they removed the entire system. Did I say they removed the entire gacha system? Did I say that? He's putting words in my mouth, guys. He's putting words in my mouth. Not part of it or quarter, but you guess you don't understand since you managed to answer my question incorrectly. So me answering the questions equals I'm answering them incorrectly. Anyway, and decided not to answer to it properly after I explained those questions. This would be my final response. You can't handle criticism for one, and you can't even properly articulate your points without shifting when someone starts to point out the problems. I asked AI if I am mad here. He said, I am mad. Okay? Criticism would be like you're doing the wrong this wrong, change it that way. That is criticism. Okay? He didn't even give me hateful criticism. He's just putting words into my title that aren't there. Do you even see things from other person's perspective? If you want to criticize something, you have to see it in someone else's perspective, because if you're not, that's not criticizing, that's just hate / being negative. That's it all. That's literally what it is. If it literally states that, and let me ask you this: it says you can pay literally to remove. Can you pay literally? You can remove the can part in the definition, and it would be correct. But it's not here. It's the other definition I used. Do I have it? I don't have it. He pulled it from somewhere. I don't know where. But you can remove that part. That's fine. Literally remove that part. It would still make sense. Even though you can pay to get echoes. Let's go over it again. Can you pay for echoes? Yes. Could you get random echoes and get screwed up by random chance? Yes. That was 1.0 what I'm talking about here. Is this mechanic inside of the game? Yes, again. Just use AI at this point because you don't understand the whole point of this video. Because he's literally setting an example of this video. He's putting words in my mouth. And he's saying I am egotistical for defending a guy I don't even know. I don't know this guy. The whole point of this video is just to show you an example that you can fully disagree with someone, yet defend them and be neutral with them. You don't need to hate. You don't need to spread any negativity. You can be neutral and it's fine. This we already said, and he says it says you can't handle it as it says such using someone else as a shield. I am defending this guy. I'm trying to be a shield for this guy. Let's say I failed being a shield for this guy. I am at least trying. I'm not hiding behind him. Okay, I'm not hiding behind him. If I couldn't handle criticism, you think I would have made a video like this? I literally said at the start of the video, people might hate me for this. This guy probably hates me. I don't mind. I don't care. I get free content. He gets nothing. He only gets destruction inside of his heart and his mind. That's all he gets. I'm just seeking change for people because there's 0 point in being negative. There literally is 0 point. I literally said at the start of the start, people will hate me for this. Even so, I am literally ready for any goofy criticism that people have, and that won't stop me from posting videos anyway. And the vid I used was an example, not a shield. The guy's opinion was my exact opposite, and I still wasn't negative about him. I don't. This is a friend of mine. Sometimes he likes to throw, but let's see what he says here. I don't understand how people saying STFU, your opinion is not valid, is considered criticism. That is what the whole video is about. People being negative because the people's that guy's opinion. I use that guy as an example, but this is not the only guy, not the only small channel where this happens. They randomly hate him or call him names even, and I showed it in the video. They call him names because of his opinion. Apparently, this guy did not see it and is defending it. Show me the person who said it. Secondly, I never said that was criticism. If anyone said putting words into my mouth, no one criticized me, my guy. No one saw things from my perspective. So you can't. That's not criticism if you don't see something from the other guy's perspective. It's not. It is not. What we're doing, if you consider this criticism, then you're wrong. This is called arguing, and someone is using his own opinion, which is you, and the other is using a fact and is using logic. Why can't you beat fact and logic? Because it's the truth. You can't beat the truth. You can't brainwash everyone. You might brainwash your friends or random people on the street. You can't do that to everyone. You can't. Bro, you need to see it from my perspective. If I can't handle criticism, you think I would be arguing. Okay, well, let's read this. Made a video, half of it, which is incorrect. It's 1/3, complaining about one of your own video, which is also incorrect. I complained about 3 of my videos, or 2. Where you got more dislikes, which can't even be seen without extensions, than likes. You can see them without extensions. You wouldn't make a video just ranting about your own video, not doing so well with like to dislikes, because you would come off as an egoist. That's why you would decided to use someone else as a talking point to bring up your own video. That is incorrect. That last video I watched of that guy was my break point. Because I'm done with the hate. Listen, you don't need extensions. Let's turn this off. Manage extension. Turn it off, okay? Let's go to my channel. You can literally see that if you're the creator. You can see all the likes, dislikes. See? There is no extension. What do you see here? Oh! This guy got proven wrong once again. Once again he got proven wrong. Bro, how many times are you gonna give me an edge over you? How many times? You would make it. Listen, me ranting about my video is not an egoistical thing. I am seeking change. I am asking people, what is wrong with my videos? tell me if it's realistic, I would use it and maybe change that part or thing about my content. I am seeking for improvement. And this guy says I'm an egoist. Seeking improvement is an egoistical thing. You shouldn't want improvement. You should stay right where you are. If you're garbage at the game and you want more rewards from my game, you should be garbage. You're an egoist if you're trying to be better. If you trying better at school, you're an egoist. You're trying to get better grades to get more money. You're egoist. You're only thinking about money and yourself. That's what this guy is thinking about, which is insanity to me. I have never seen a person think like this. Maybe it's a kid. I don't know. He's not telling me. But this is straight up madness and deception. That's what it literally is. I said, bro, you need to see it from my perspective. If I can't handle criticism, you think I would be arguing with you right now or block you? Enviosity, I'm gonna use him as an example. He got cooked in one argument, and he's the one that started fighting, and he could not handle criticism. You know what he did? Enviosity. Has he uploaded? Let's see if he uploaded since. This is when the drama incident happened. That is a snowflake. He couldn't handle the criticism because the criticism was the truth. And he's a snowflake and he can't handle it. If you tell me the truth and not something that isn't realistic for me to change, or for example, your voice is so bad, change your voice. That is not realistic. That might be the truth to you, or that might be your opinion. I'm not gonna change that because I'm gonna physically hurt my vocal cords. Okay? You tell me, it's pretty obvious. Would you think I would block you or keep arguing if I couldn't handle criticism? You tell me it's pretty obvious. Second, I was complaining about not just one video, but more. And it's not half the video, but one third. Third, I'm literally being a shield to this guy, even though my opinion is literally full on against him. I actually enjoy the game and put many hours into it already, and I want to play the game more, and I think it's fun. And fourth, these guys aren't even giving criticism. They're just stating their opinion. That is not criticism. It's not just opinion. It's straight up hate. It's straight up hate. Have you even seen what they said? And I already said it. And I already said it, and I will say it again. This video is just one example of many videos I saw, and I will say it again. If I can't handle criticism, you think I will continue YouTube or quit YouTube? I will continue YouTube to my grave. And by the way, criticize you and by the way, to criticize, you have to see things from other person's POV, which you haven't done. And making a video about complaining about my own videos wouldn't come as egos because no one mentioned the issue with my videos and no one stated a single thing. You wrote an entire essay to say you're not mad. I copy paste this to AI. Let's see if I'm mad. They're asking to consider a perspective. See it in my POV. They're asking whether you would be arguing or blocking if they couldn't handle criticism. They're providing additional details and clarification about their complaints, which suggests they are trying to explain their position. They assert that criticism they received was not actual criticism, but just opinions. They mentioned making a video to address the issue with their own videos, which could indicate desire to respond constructively. How? Like, I don't get it, man. Without more context, the situation it's difficult to say whether the person is truly mad. Simply engaged in a passionate defense of their perspective. The tone comes across as defensive, but not necessarily irrational or overly emotional. I don't get it, man. The best approach to be acknowledge their points. Even the AI is saying, acknowledge my points. Seek and understand their concerns and try to have a constructive dialogue to address any misunderstandings. This is help, insight into how I interpret this message. Let me know if you have any other questions. I was going to leave it at that, what I said last night, but you mad. The fact you had to ask AI and try and back you up, reminder doesn't understand the nuance of words, it only understands the data surrounding the words. So, you're saying you're smarter than AI, but okay, let's say I do use AI, back me up even more. Let's see if it backed him up. A gacha system is a video game random reward mechanism where players can get in-game, often real money, get items. Adding a guaranteed 5-star doesn't remove that gacha system but adds pity mechanic, ensuring players get a high value item after some certain number of tries. You know what's funny? You don't need multiple tries to get a guaranteed 5-star echo, as I just showed you in my gameplay. This makes the system feel fairer while keeping the core random elements. But you're literally showing everyone how much of a kid you are and how this video is directed towards people like you. The thing is, I did not even tell this guy is a friend of mine. I did not even tell him to type this. He typed it out of his own will. Okay, do it then. Use AI against me. Bro, you're proving my point. A gacha system random can use game currency. I'll apply to ecosystem. When will you realize that? If you give me your Discord, we will make a call. Dude using AI tried to back him up. Gets easily disproven. Didn't happen yet. And somehow I'm the kid. Forget the fact I'm not name calling or being an I'm asking an observation and saying it as such. It might not be 100% accurate, but that's what I'm seeing, and that's how my coworkers are seeing it. By the way, you still haven't proven what you said yesterday, so does that make you the kid? Answer your answer, and I don't care. If you want an answer, why do you not care at the same time? Why do you want the answer and you don't care? How is you starting an argument and observation? How is my comment starting an argument? An argument. You made baseless claim. This literally starts an argument, my guy. You're single-handedly attacking me, and I'm just defending myself. You're saying doesn't give you immunity. I never said that. Also, because your channel's small, it won't always be constructive criticism. Did I say everything is gonna be constructive criticism? Give me constructive criticism and not random baseless opinions, pointless opinions. It's up to the creator how to handle criticism and makes or breaks a reputation. And from this video alone, it shows you can't handle criticism, but you aren't willing to say it as such, so you use someone as a shield. You're personally attacking me, saying I'm using someone as a shield when I'm defending him when I am the shield. And you're saying, how can this start an argument? Clueless. How would that start an argument, guys? Let's continue. Actually, give me a break for a second. Alright, let's keep going. So I said, then how am I a hypocrite if I defend someone where people are literally calling him names? No one gave me any criticism. I'm sorry to tell you, criticism isn't harassment. So he considers it harassment, not criticism. So no one gave me or the guy criticism according to this guy, but none of us can handle criticism. Yeah. And it does not equal death threats. It does not equal doxing. Those are different things. That's not criticism. That's more than... This could be considered a felony in some countries. This is also considered a felony in most countries. You're basically a criminal if you do this. Basically. We all agree on that. You're basically a criminal. Criticism is not criminality, is what he should have wrote. But it's fun. I'm literally in the front lines for a guy that I don't even know. I'm defending him from the strays. The guy was... They're trying to shoot strays at my homie that I don't even know. It's fine. Homie, sure. Friend, whatever. You can consider him whatever you want to consider him. For me, it is what it is. I'm just defending him because I'm trying to prove a point. Frontline, I work in retail. I deal with people I don't know as another Monday. You deal with people. I defended people. You deal with people. Do you even also defend them from others? The ones you don't know. Do you stand up for them? If it is justified. If not, they can fuck right off. When you showed we're so mad, what you showed we're so mad, it can't even be classified as a terrible, let alone hateful. Thankfully, my child wouldn't ever sound like this guy. Is that not hateful? Is it also not sarcastic? How is that sarcastic? I am so proud my child will not sound like this guy. That's not hateful. That's a compliment, according to this guy. Your YouTube account is a waste of time. That is not hateful, according to this guy. Again, how do you know it's hateful? So this is someone complimenting someone else. Join a old cold lobby. You won't survive a minute. The cold lobby was just a packing session. Okay, I was in there packing people, and they were also packing me back. And they used death threats against me, and like they were also threatening me with doxing. He's saying I couldn't survive this. When, bro, I literally have a PlayStation 3. I have Modern Warfare 3. I have Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3. And Modern Warfare 2 I also have on the PlayStation 3. And I have an account, a PlayStation 3 account, which I won't show because it's my full-on name. I was a kid and I was packing people back then. So I don't get it. It means you won't survive a minute. But bro, you don't even know what I survived and what I did and what I did not. You're assuming I can't. All your points are just assumptions. We ain't talking about COD. And I used to play in those lobbies. Fuck you mean? How do you know it's a compliment? That's what you're guessing, bro. If it's not hate, if it's not negativity, what is it then? A compliment. That's what you're saying. If it's not hateful, so it must be positive. Again, you say it's hateful, but you don't even know what hate is. According to you, apathy is hateful. I got this from AI. Definition of hate. Targeted harassment. Your video, the guy's video. Targeted. This one has been checked. Expressing prejudice, discrimination, interest with someone's personal characteristics, identity, or beliefs. His YouTube account. Check. Intended to belittle, demean, or degrade someone. Your YouTube channel account is a waste of time. Belittle someone. Degrade them. All 3 points are confirmed, which means it's a hate comment or negative comment. What's the difference, man? What the hell did I do? Okay. Again, you say it's hateful, but you don't even know what hate is. I think he doesn't know what hate is. Hey, go tell your AI to do the thinking for you. The thing is, if I would use my own words, this guy would say I'm lying, I'm being a hypocrite, and I'm an egoist, I can't handle criticism. The only reason I'm using AI is to prove my point. It doesn't have to make you feel hated for it to be hateful. It doesn't have to be hateful towards a person to be a hateful comment. I see it as a hateful comment, and AI agrees with me. And that is one example out of the many. Not like you have a brain to begin with. He's saying I don't have a brain when I use logic and facts. Sure. When you can't beat them, name call them. Maybe that's where you get the Gacha is removed title. That might explain. Bo doesn't even have an opinion. He has only lies. According to this guy, everything I use from AI is lies. It's not an opinion. It's not an opinion, true. It is a fact that you consider a lie. You do realize you're mad for no reason, right? And how do you know? Because the title is correct, and I did everything I did was correct. And what I use is not an opinion. It's logic and truth and fact. And the truth is fact. You go tell yourself that whatever makes you feel better at night. The monster under your bed, yeah, that's not real. And this guy, I don't know, this is apparently an attempt to make me laugh. Bro believes in monsters, unlucky. Again, you lack an understanding of a joke. Guys, can you laugh at this guy? Can you give him a round of applause? He's so funny. It's not meant to be funny because it's... you certainly haven't answered any of mine. I haven't answered any of his questions. When he hasn't even answered a singular question of mine. I have answered multiple questions. I literally have the receipts. Like, I have the receipts. In this video is an entire receipt itself, on its own. Alright? This entire video is a receipt. I don't need to make any receipts, but I also have them. I don't want to show anything because I might misclick and show you something inappropriate, which I'm not gonna do. If you guys want to see receipts, type in the comments, I want to see receipts, and I will literally make a video with all the receipts of me asking questions and he never answered a singular yes or no question. Not a singular one. And you certainly haven't answered any of mine. Since all you've been doing is asking questions, some not even related to the topic. He literally calls me brainless, which has nothing to do with the topic. Okay? Me being brainless has nothing to do with the topic. That might be your opinion. And that is negativity, by the way. That is why I made the first video to begin with. Because of people like this guy. Okay? And it was also kind of like bait. And I caught the fish. I caught a huge one. This fish is providing me with basically 2 hours worth of content. People will probably not even get to this point. But hey, it'll still stay on YouTube. Okay, let me make this bigger like this. Alright. No one would consider that funny to begin with. You're the one that uses Arc Knights when we are talking about WUWA. I used an example you said to pull us into its system. So I answered your questions. I did not want to even enter the systems of Arc Knights to begin with, but because you're changing topics and you don't have the mental capacity, the attention span to complete one topic, you add another one. Just use a basic example that everyone would get. That's it. The questions you probably forgot about, because if it ain't in your second brain, it is not in your main one. So guys, remember, he's not a hypocrite. I am. Where did he say it? So guys, let me know. I might as well search it at this point. I'll search it. Brainless. Is literally brain. Okay. So tell me this guy is not a hypocrite or contradictory. Not like you have a brain. So I don't have a brain, right? I don't have one. Remember, I don't have a single brain. But now I have two brains. If it's not, if it ain't in your second brain, it's not in your main one. I have two brains now. So we went from 0 to 2. Hey. I am the negative guy. If you can't beat them, start name calling them. Yeah, because the joke is directed at you. It's supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny to the guy directed at. Bro, will you answer? How old are you? Still, he has not answered. If you're a kid, I'll go easy. Listen, I did not call him a kid. I said, if you are a kid. I have not name called them a single time. Again, why are you interested in my age? Because it would explain probably everything. How do you know my age? Explain just how much of a stubborn mule, another name he called me, you are, that you won't even listen. I am listening to the points that you're mentioning that are proving my point. But I don't think you realize that they literally are in par with my point. I've answered many of your questions, yet you change topic and still won't answer my yes or no questions. Why is that? Sure you have, bud. You totally answered my questions. I did. You only half answered one of my questions. Maybe if you actually listen, you will realize that it's false. By just looking up, look here, I went and looked up. For 30 seconds, I found me answering 5 questions, and you barely even asked questions. And you know I can say the same shit and wouldn't make it any more true. That is not true. I've asked so many questions and I've repeated multiple questions. Whatever makes you sleep at night, I guess. I have proof even. If that's what you need, you still didn't answer my questions though, and always perma trying to move on and jump around topics. That's all he does. Because you are too scared to answer my yes or no questions. Thanks for the free content, my guy. You literally proved my negativity video and showed an example. No thank you, I get free content to laugh at with my mates. No thank you. What are you gonna laugh at? The only thing you might laugh is about your contradictories, you being a hypocrite, you being negative, you being hateful for no reason, you starting arguments on your own. You were the one that started an argument and attacked me, and I just defended myself. Okay? There's nothing wrong with someone defending himself. If you are correct, you can just defend yourself. Listen. You can defend a lie for no longer than 21 days. But I can defend this truth forever. You cannot defend. At some point you're gonna think, why am I wasting my time defending a lie? That's what you're gonna think. When I know I am defending the truth, and I am doing small content creators and content creators in general a favor. If the video before this gets big, that's a good thing, because then many people have constructive criticism and will help channels grow. You probably don't even want channels to grow. You probably would hate that. You probably don't want anyone to be successful. You probably only want people to spread hate and negativity. Well, I don't. it only brings destruction to your heart. I was like this guy. I used to be like this guy, like only being negative, but I wouldn't comment anything negative. It would look like I am like to people it would look like I'm neutral, but in my heart I was hating. No more. That does not exist. That it has been a long time since I was like that. But at least back in the day, I would win every argument. This guy literally gave up. This guy literally gave up. And I think that's enough yapping. I'm gonna have to make 1 or 2 cuts because of the background sounds. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. You don't have to perma-tag this guy. It's a random. Don't waste your time. I only wasted my time because it's content. I baited. He got caught. Unlucky for him. Lucky for me. I gain content. This guy gains nothing. But wasted time and losing arguments and proving my points for free and name calling me and showing the point of the original stop the negativity video. This is gonna be a part 2. Enough yapping from me. See you guys next time.